Okay, everyone, and welcome yet again back to Doki Doki World of Dreams Act 1. I've got the crew together once more.
Oh, we're a crew now. Nice.
Yes,
We're the crew.
You're kind of my club, my kind of club homies for being the vice president and Evan
So
being
this
the-
would be the World of Dreams Club instead of Literature Club?
Well, the video club is what I usually call it. It's
Okay.
like what I'm trying to go with an intro and an outro. I'm not sure if it's working. I mean,
Feels
I
like
like
a
it.
team.
Well, whatever. We got some kind of group thing going on, and it's working so far, so let's continue, shall we?
Yes.
Right.
So last time we
Last
had
time,
poem
to
sharing.
catch all up, we finished up with the poem sharing. There's not really much that happened. Natsuki and Yuri decided to talk about, hobbies. We talked about cutting for an uncomfortably long amount of time, about how you shouldn't put that on the
Without
resume.
actually, no, we three talked about cutting. They didn't. Not
Mhm.
yet.
Well, yeah, the three of us,
They addressed it without addressing it.
Yes.
Right, so not a whole lot happened, so don't worry. But I have
Although
a feeling
Yuri may be falling for us, but we'll see how that turns out.
it's probably going to be a harem
They
ending.
all are a little bit.
It's going to be a harem ending.
Well, one of them is already. Well, two of them we know. What Monica's like, obviously.
Monica is obviously wanting to get into our pants right this moment. So Yuri, well, I'm pretty sure
Sarah and Meiji are basically a thing. So.
Meiji.
Words. Japanese. I don't care.
It's not that hard.
MC.
Yes, those are his initials. Thank you.
Yes.
As both women talk, Meiji speaks up. It's nice seeing them like this. It really is. But this may lead to the beach poems. Beach poems. In the game, sometimes Yuri and Natsuki write about the same topic. That is, if the player doesn't appeal to them as much. Oh, okay.
Hey, I have an idea.
Yes, so do I. Moment of truth. What's it gonna be? 3, 2, 1, ignition!
Let's write about the same topic.
Let's write about the same topic. Liftoff! We have liftoff! Columbia, you have cleared the tower! Excuse me, what is that even referencing?
That's a space shuttle, but that's one that broke up over Texas in 2002. That's a bad reference.
Well, I mean, the guy who made this is a geek. He's he's also, I think he's older than you. I'm not entirely sure.
Right. Pick Discovery.
Is it
Pick one of the ones that still exists, not that one. God, like picking Challenger.
Huh?
Eh?
The girls look shocked that they seem to have the same idea. Did we just have the same idea?
Are we best friends?
Looks like it. I mean, it was pretty funny that we wrote about the same thing.
Uh-huh. I suppose it was, yes. So, what topic do you wish to write about? Natsuki thinks hard. Well, I'm surprised she can't even think given her peanut brain, but...
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, I'm sorry. No, okay. Oh,
Fired.
God.
All the Nazi kittens just unsubscribed and reported.
Including Evan. I'm sorry.
All is forgiven.
Reporting you for Doki abuse. That's the thing now.
Dude, it was just an insult on par with, elementary school. Come on.
Well, she looks like she's in elementary school.
Can
So
we not? Okay, that's Doki abuse if ever I've heard it. Right. Natsuki thinks hard. That is if remembering I'm there, she looks at me.
Sam, any ideas?
Me?
Yeah, dummy.
Should I do? Should I let them decide or decide for them? No, I shouldn't interfere here. Well, since this was your idea, shouldn't you come up with one?
Huh? Come on, Sam.
No, Natsuki, he's right. Remember what happened yesterday? We shouldn't get Sam or Meiji involved. I guess she doesn't want to be reminded.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Sorry, Sam.
The S word again?
I know.
Wow, I guess she really is a new person, huh?
She's saying I'm very proud of her.
New hair, new you.
I mean, yeah, I like I like the whole, more realistic. I mean, they are
Yeah.
more realistic, supposedly. What, with the hair and everything. They don't just look more realistic, they act more realistic.
I guess so.
Like, apologizing in case you fuck up. It's okay. At that moment, Natsuki lights up.
I've got an idea.
Snaps fingers. Oh, what is it?
Let's write about the beach.
To no one's surprise.
Yeah, that's... Oh? What is that?
Because the beach is awesome.
I mean, sort of. I mean, I don't... the water can be kind of cold, and it's kind of hard to walk on the sand when your feet are wet, but other than that...
Sand is...
I just like how pretty the water looks.
Sand is just coarse, rough, and it gets everywhere.
God damn it, that's like the 50th time I've heard that stupid reference. I don't like sand. It's irritating, coarse, rough, and gets everywhere.
Yep.
Well, I'm okay with that. Even if it is a bit lame.
What was that?
I called your grandmother insane! I mean, what? Nothing. Well, that was a surprise. I didn't expect to get involved in that discussion. So strange. Dr. Strange. What's going on with you, Script? Do you need your medicine? I love how he's talking
There
to
she is.
I love how he's talking to the script like it's some kind of child. What's going on with you, huh? Hang on just a second. Right, sorry about that. Had a little parents moment with my parents just bursting through the door, asking me to be more quiet because living in a home with my parents sucks and I want to move out as quick as I can.
Speaking of personal stuff.
Don't mention it. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned for today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Oh, right, yeah, the practicing.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of. No, it is about the festival.
Do we really have to do something for the festival?
Fine, I guess you are my little PogChamp. Come here.
Oh my god.
I love that a lot, actually.
When I want to
It's not
curse
even-
people, there's one that's like Dr. Robotnik Eggman from Sonic. So I send that to people and they hate me.
It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple and tasteful, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Besides, the festival's next week, not tomorrow. We have plenty of time to prepare. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
Okay, that's great and all. But is there a reason you're avoiding the question? What are we doing?
We're performing poems.
Performing?
P. Monica. Pee-pee. Haha. Of course the child would laugh at that. I can't believe I actually made that stupid joke.
And
It always makes me laugh.
and the grown-ass adult is like, seriously?
Yeah, I don't blame the grown-ass adult for being like, what the fuck kind of humor is that, dude? That's not even remotely funny. It's not. I just laugh at my sad, pathetic attempts at humor.
You did not achieve comedy.
I am very much aware. We're going to be standing and performing poems in front of whoever comes to check out our club. All I need from you are poems to recite so I can put them in the pamphlets. But the best part is we're going to let anyone who wants to come up and recite poems too. Sanger is putting it on all of the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Oh, look at that.
So pretty.
It's very rainbowy. It does make me feel like I've had too many pieces of LSD before I woke up this morning.
Pieces of LSD. Yes, you certainly know how LSD works. A piece of LSD. Hey, break me off a piece of that LSD there, bro.
I think with pills, right?
It's acid.
So, like, you drink it?
It's skin contact.
Huh? But
Just
Dip my hand.
oh wow, I feel like such a boomer. Jesus Christ, I have no idea how those do.
no, the boomers know how to do it. They did it. 60s and 70s, man. Ooh.
Those were a different time.
It was. Not that I lived through it.
Come to the Literature Club, room 3D. I can't even. That's not gonna lie, Slayer. That's kind of terrible design. If you can't really...
Here are members perform poetry, snacks provided, students free to perform if desired. If so desired, see you there.
Well, I mean, I guess I can read it, but it is kind of difficult with the blue part.
Let the guy who actually learned how to write cursive read it.
I can't
Check
read
it.
cursive to save my life.
Slayer holds up a pretty interesting looking poster. I mean, I probably can't draw for shit anyway. Actually, I do still have some old drawings on my Reddit. I guess I could post those through if you guys want.
Sure.
Well, let's just not, let's do that in between recordings. Let's just not bring that up right now. Shit's pretty proud of it.
People trying to find your Reddit.
Oh, for the love of Monica, did you already begin putting these posters up?
Yeah, but I'm sure that's what you said. Sarah puts the poster down, seemingly sensing trouble. Oh god, her Sayori sense is tingling. Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know?
I can hear the cat in the background. The cat wants to be
Yeah,
part
the
of the video.
Hey, we've got another collaborator. We're just gonna assume the cat's a Yurian, so now we have a full set.
Yeah.
But how's the cat gonna...
Do you want to look at Yuri?
Yeah, the cat's probably looking at you with a face like, what?
There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Actually, that was me from like a few years ago. I had a huge case of stage fright. And like, well, I won't go into details, but I like performed on stage for the first time in my last year of middle school. Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, I'm sorry. Maybe today wasn't the best day to bring it up. I mean, we've never shared our poems with each other until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for you all to recite your poems out loud to a whole room full of people. That's assuming the club's gonna be that popular to begin with. I guess I can't overlook that. Besides, this week has been overwhelming for all of us. Especially me. I mean, did you see me get slammed into that wall? It's crazy.
They didn't. They did not.
Well, I know they didn't see it, but like, just imagine if you accidentally let that slip. So I'm sorry. There's a tense silence. I decided to put in my own 2 yen. Nice. Raise my hand. Hey, can I say something? No! Fuck off! Everyone looks at me. You all love this club, right? Yuri and Natsuki look away. I can tell this place is special for all of you. God, this sounds cheesy. And Monica's been working really hard to make this a fun and safe space for you all, right? I think it's only fair that we at least give Monica's idea a listen. Sound good? I turn back to Monica. Monica? Thanks, Sam. I did overlook the fact that we just started. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. The more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself in more ways than one, finding new horizons, and having fun. Let's completely forget that I just said that and move on.
Yes. No.
That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. No. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. Natsuki opens her mouth a few times, but closes it promptly. Finally, she speaks.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with.
Alright! Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. Yuri, I won't force you to do this. You've been through a lot these past few days. No, I'll do it. You're right, Monica. I love this club. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Oh, is it now? Well, I mean, probably.
I mean...
It
Foreshadowing?
kind of was.
Foreshadowing?
Eventually, it's the end of everyone.
Stabby, stabby.
Stabby, slicey tea, shy. Not if I have anything to say about it. Now that we're in agreement, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to practice reciting a poem in front of each other.
No way!
Monica, this is too sudden. Well, excuse me, but, like, we only got, like, a weekend, so if you could please just hurry this along, please, that would be great. The more you practice, the less nervous you'll become. I got my poem. I'm no performer, but I'd at least like to try. Besides, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Oh no! I'll go over and put a hand on Yuri's shoulder. Remember what I said earlier. No one here is going to hate you or judge you. I hope so. I know so. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Micah flips through her notebook. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. I was eagerly waiting to actually hear said poem. It's never shown in the actual game after all. Oh, look at that. I actually get to narrate a poem. I probably should do it in the Monica voice, right? It's only...
Yes.
Yeah. A feather falls from a cool autumn sky, the grass gratefully accepting the offering. I look up and see the formation flying south for the winter, the ever-encroaching winter, and I stand and watch them fly by. The way they fly, the way they fly. So free, so genuine, but with a hidden order. Following the leader which experiences troubles and tribulations. He must bear the brunt and form the V. And I sit and watch them fly by. The way they fly, the way they fly. Another group of birds fly, an absolute flock flow like water through the ever-darkening evening sky. They cover the rising moon briefly before heading for a warmer climb. And I lay here forever and watch them fly by. The way they fly, the way they fly. When Monica stops, I sit there frozen in shock. That was amazing! Well, not really. I was the one narrating it, so, I mean, I kind of suck at it, so, like...
It was still amazing.
Yeah, the poem itself is great, but, like me, I suck at narrating it because I'm trying to voice a female, and, you know... I kind of sound like a guy who has actually smoked once in his life, so...
You did it. Fine. Move on.
Alright, I'm sorry. Jesus, let's not bring the self-loathing into this. She started out very strong. Her crips?
Typos? Crips.
Crips?
The Crips in the blood. Oh no, gang warfare.
No, the cripples.
Well, that's a turn.
Right, yeah, no, I think this is still the first version of the game, of the full version, so I still intend to take a look at the latest release to see if anything really changed. If anything does, I'll put it as like an addendum video.
Moving on.
Her crisp, clear voice carrying clear across the room. God, say that 10 times fast. Her performance was flawless and she put the right emphasis in the right places. There was some desperation in her tone though. Subtle, but it was there. She snuck one or two glances my way and her eyes meet each time. It was hard for me to take my eyes off of her. Those titties. Everyone else was focused on her performance as well.
Really? Really? Really?
Yes, really. Now shut the fuck up. I'm trying to more.
You know, Monica is quite beautiful.
Yes, but don't objectify her.
And just saying, she's thick though.
Your head is thick.
Okay, thank you. Jeez.
That's not a compliment.
I am very much aware. I was trying to be sarcastic. Sawyer looked amazed. Yuri had an intense expression on her face. I was going to say a joke, but then decided I probably shouldn't. Because it's probably not safe for work.
Oof.
Natsuki just looks nonplussed. After a few seconds of stunned silence, I stand and clap. The four of us applaud. And then everybody clapped.
R/that happened.
The four of us applaud. I think I can even hear Meiji whistling in appreciation. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you kidding? You said the bar so high, it was that good. Thank you, Sam. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. What? Gary's fired up all of a sudden. I don't even know how to do that sound. I kind of sound like... What the fuck was that?
Waluigi.
Waluigi! Wah!
Great, now I'm seeing Yuri with Waluigi's face. I have ruined it.
I got that. I'm seeing it too.
Sorry, viewers. I have ruined your lives.
This recording is very cursed now. Oh my god. Yuri clutches the sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. Can you read, Yuri? It's called Aftermath of a Crimson Eye. Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. Her voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. Yuri's shakiness slowly vanishes, revealing a calm confidence as she speaks. Not like Monica's boisterous confidence. It's like how she is when she talks about her books or anything like that interests her. Agreed. This must be what it's like in her head, fierce and confident and boiling with emotions wanting desperately to be expressed. You thought the literature club would be boring. When did I say that? Oh, hush and let's listen. With a single step, I reached out towards you, my crimson-eyed angel. You reach back, your eyes the color of ember. Your slightly torn wings spread invitingly. We begin to embrace, but your eyes flash and you vanish, leaving emptiness. I implore you to return, arms outstretched and feeling for a handhold. Gloom envelops me, and an eternal mist outstretched. All I can see is your eyes, pale green on my retinas. My charming angel, my lovely self, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? My angel, why have you forsaken me? A soft breeze envelops me, and I feel the thin tendrils of my angel's fingers on my shoulders. The crimson of your eyes illuminates the mist. I turn and face you, afraid and glad to see you. Your eyes aflame with emotion, your wings aflame with comfort. I reach out again, and hands intertwine. My angel, my crimson-eyed angel, I can never forget your eyes. For even when you are not there, I can always see them in my dreams. Eventually she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Her normal nervous personality returns. I began clapping first. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. You're magnificent. You'll do very well next week. I hope so. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Oh, by the way, Evan, you're gonna have to recite a poem next, so I hope you're ready for that.
Ooh, fun.
Nice.
Well, not
I don't
yet.
butcher it.
Well, not yet. Sayori's first. Sayori's first. So I need to do one more recitation. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. My turn. Okay, now for me to butcher Sayori's poem, which I'm sorry, Bun, but it has to be done.
Hey, that was a poem of its own. I'm sorry, Bun, but it has to be done.
yeah, shut up. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. It's a lot harder than I thought. How'd you guys do it so easily? Don't worry, Sayori. Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. She begins. Somehow it feels like her soft voice brings out the raw emotions of this poem. The performance isn't as dynamic as Monica's or as full of emotion as Yuri's, but actually it sounds bittersweet. I love my meadow. The grass is soft and cool, the breeze cool and refreshing. The sunlight warms the salty dew under my feet and on my face. The grass is like a long-lost friend. Into its shade I'd like to descend. The sun rises and it gets hot. I look around for a cool spot. I look for shade and see a big tree. I run towards it and sit against its strong bark. The meadow covers the world like a warm blanket. The shade is cool and inviting. I really love my meadow. Infinite lines of grass all in a row. It's warm and cozy under this tree. The rosy breeze just feels so free. Maybe it wants me to stay forever? I really want to stay here forever. Forever. That's okay. Wow. I'm guessing, yeah, her meadow is definitely some kind of version of, like, the afterlife. Or,
Maybe.
like, I don't know. She's definitely hinting at, you know, the whole staying there forever and ever. That's...
She wants to be buried under the tree. Hmm.
Oh, God, I didn't even think of that. Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus. Oh, wait, no, yeah, I actually, could, like, that tree probably represents Major.
It could.
Sarah finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. I guess that's a good sign. It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. Thank you, Monica. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just a bit embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Don't be embarrassed. You did really well, Sayori. I'm proud of you. Thanks! Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Sam. Oh, excuse me. Oops.
No, hey,
Oops. Oops.
hey.
Well, at least you got to hear my terrible, terrible Natsuki voice, so you got that.
In case we'd forgotten, which I had not.
I completely forgot you were there, but I'm so sorry.
I was being awfully silent.
Okay, you can read these. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to steal your thunder.
Don't make me go before Sam. It's not like I can compare to any of you anyway, even him.
Natsuki. Wait, that's different from the game. Does she feel like her poem is inferior? Yeah, usually when I have to voice a lot and it switches to another character that someone else voices, I completely forget that someone else is supposed to voice that, so I kind of just continue going.
Yes.
I'd probably do the same thing.
I walk over to Natsuki's desk and kneel to her right. Natsuki, I loved your poem for today, and I'd love to hear you perform something. Besides, it's not fair to you to compare yourself to the rest of us. He's right. Monica walks over to the other side of Natsuki's desk. We all have our strengths and weaknesses. You have your own unique way of writing that deserves to be heard.
Fine. I'm going.
Alright, Evan, it's your turn.
We.
You get to recite a poem. Let's see how that goes. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. As she goes up, I lean over and whisper to Monica. That girl's a dead soon dead. I know that song. I love that.
I love that song.
Natsuki was just the podium.
The poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me?
Oh god.
Because you're presenting, you know, that's kind of the point.
Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
If she recites the lyrics of the Van Halen song, I am going to freak out.
No, that's actually what the poem is called in the game. You remember that, right?
I don't.
Oh, right, you don't. I forgot about that.
I haven't played Vanilla DDLC since like February or January of 2019.
Actually, Evan, it looks like you might get a break until the next episode. Because we're getting short to that 30-minute mark. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her face softens. While she's still a little unenthused, I think she's somewhat enjoying it.
In my backyard, there's a trampoline. With black outlines and gravel between. When no one's around, I like to jump. I jump and jump until I can't anymore. I love to jump. I mean, who doesn't? I reach towards the sky. The world is so distant. I can't be bothered whenever I jump. I've never felt this free since or before. Why do I jump? Lots of people ask me why. Because it feels like I'm flying, that's why. I always wanted to fly, it sounds fun. Because if I could, through the clouds I'd soar. If I could fly away from it all, I would. The ground below is hard, the sky is soft and good. It's peaceful and fun, it really can't be beat. It's freeing, I want to be flying all the time. I wish I could jump and fly all the time.
Well,
You okay there?
no, I wasn't. Are you okay?
Yes.
That was actually pretty good. And no, I wasn't doing what you probably thought I was doing. No, I was applauding. All right, it's clapping. It's not.
Jeez.
Stop. But yeah, that was actually a pretty darn good performance there. I like that.
Thank you.
Also, I just like your voice acting in general, might I add.
Yes.
Thank you.
Anyway, that's the 30-minute mark. After that wonderful performance, I think it's time we end this.
For once, we're ending with Evan. So yay!
Oh, wow.
Look at that. Yeah, we ended with Evan instead of starting with them. Isn't that just great?
Yay!
Right. That also wasn't too exciting of an episode. I guess it's just kind of getting slow, but I'm pretty sure it'll pick up sooner rather than later. So,
It's probably good to have some chill episodes.
just to
after
have a
what's
bit of
happened.
a few slow moments, yeah. Now I just need to wonder about what I'll title them. Just like there's no real moment that stands out that I can use to title it, so I'll probably just
Poems Part 3.
I'll think of
guess.
something. I'll think of something. Alright. With that, the video club for today is dismissed. I'll catch you all on the flip side. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.